Welcome back to the show. Well, many of you probably got in your Ottawa Citizen something we all wait for each and every year. That, of course, is the milk calendar. And Korey just mentioned to us 32 years they've been doing this milk calendar. Korey Keeley, ladies and gentlemen, she needs no introduction. How are you? It's great to see you.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm every November I am so excited to get my Ottawa Citizen.
It's like the wish book,
it is
for cooking.
Yeah.
It is. And this year I felt really privileged because I got the sneak preview and I got to test all the recipes ahead of time. And yeah, the milk calendar is so fun. It's been around forever.
And they're not hard recipes, which is really nice. You can introduce your kids to come and help you do them, which I think is fantastic. So you make it a whole family affair.
Yeah.
That's what I do anyway.
No, Korey
That's what
likes
you're
to do that too.
supposed to
She
do.
always tells us.
That's the whole key. And all these recipes are online at mymilkcalendar.ca. But this year, new to the site is a video, and it's of me with my children making the September recipe of chicken fingers, homemade baked chicken fingers with zesty Caesar.
Your kids must have been so excited being in the video.
Oh yeah, they think they're rock stars.
Yeah.
It's true.
Rock star.
Yeah, they're close enough to rock stars. So what are we making here today?
So this is the November recipe, and it's a Fiesta chicken soup.
Nice.
And it's a Tex-Mex style soup. And the milk really mellows out the chili powder.
Okay.
And it adds all the vitamin D that we're talking about that you need, and the calcium and the bone-building vitamins in it. And then,
good too already.
it's easy. So what we've done here is I've really overcooked some onions and red peppers. So you're just going to soften them and caramelize them, and then we're adding some chili powder and some tomato paste. And all these ingredients are ingredients you always have in your fridge or your pantry, or they're readily available in the grocery store. You're not going to find anything too crazy, because the criteria for all the milk calendar recipes are that they be quick and easy, nutritious, have an element of new trends. So there's a curry recipe from January, the beef noodle curry.
Very
it's
nice.
a one-pot meal as well. And this is a one-pot as well. So we've got that in there. And to this, we're going to add some chicken stock.
And this is a great segue from the last segment. As you said, these are all great, nutritious meals. Make a little bit more. Bring soup. If you're a shift worker, it's a great lunch.
A thermos is your friend. Like anything can go in there. Chilies, soups. It's a really great way to make extend the meals that you've already made, and you feel good when you're eating homemade made foods as well.
Going back to the one pot, I mean, I think it's really important whether or not you work from home or whether or not you work the 9-to-5 job, whatever it is that you're doing. One pot is so much easier and so much nicer. It's like buying the prepackaged dinner, but better for you. Right?
I know, it's the best marketing.
Which is so tempting.
And easier cleanup.
Yes, that too.
That's very important.
It's all about the cleanup, but if you cook, you don't have to clean, right? Is that the rule in your home? I'm hoping you clean up after every meal, don't you, Derek?
Yes.
I'm pointing to you at home.
I hope my wife's not watching.
Okay.
Could be a long night for me.
So this is in all the recipes, there's at least 1 cup of milk, and this one has 2 1/4 cups of milk. And then I've just added some flour, 2 tablespoons, and that's going to thicken up your soup. And it's like a nice cream of tomato soup with chili. So we're going to stir this in here and bring it to a slow simmer.
Okay.
And then the fun part about this too is that you're cooking your chicken right in this mixture. So you're basically poaching it, and it tenderizes. The milk makes it really, really tender and delicious. And then we're going to let this simmer, and we'll come back. So 8 minutes, and then it'll be cooked. The chicken will be cooked. And then we're going to add our tortillas and corn.
Right into the soup.
Into the soup. And then the noodles are like the tortillas act as a noodle instead of like spaghetti. So really fun.
The Tex-Mex soup. I get it. All right, what else are we making here?
This is off the baking page, and these are the Tex-Mex cheese biscuits. So we have some flour, and we're going to mix in some cornmeal and some sugar, baking powder,
I'll
and all
do this
that
part.
good
You
stuff.
can do the stirring, okay?
I will do.
And
Got
for
some
this
salt.
one, we're using 1 1/4 cup of milk, and we're going to add our spices into the milk.
Okay.
Along with some vinegar, which is going to make our drop biscuits rise.
Really?
Okay,
Vinegar does that?
because it's going to work with the baking soda and baking powder and make it higher. And then I'm adding a little bit of cornstarch in there too. Okay.
All right. So I've got the sugar, the salt in there.
Yeah. Now I put some shredded Canadian cheddar,
Okay.
Monterey Jack, if you want to be really in the.
My, what a good helper you
Well,
are.
thank you
He's
very
good,
much,
huh?
Joanne.
It's
I'm
very
learning.
handy.
And then the corn, and then you make
Okay.
a little. You can see.
There we
Did you
are.
wash your hands?
Of course.
Always.
Just checking.
We always do before the show. People do get concerned about cooking segments, but we do make sure everything is held.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah. Oh, wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I did.
Oh, I wasn't worried about Korey.
I really
No
did.
blame, no blame.
So basically, you're going to mix that up, and then if you move those dishes, then you're putting them onto a parchment lined or greased baking sheet, and you bake them in the oven for about 15 minutes until they're golden brown. I think around 425. And basically, that's it. 15 minutes. See how easy that is?
That
You
is
have all those
simple.
ingredients. And a really nice complement to any bowl of soup, but especially this Fiesta chicken
Yeah,
soup.
this is a nice match.
These are the chicken fingers.
I told you before the show I started making homemade chicken fingers. You will
That's good.
you'll never buy them frozen again.
Well, why would you? And these are made with cracker crumbs, so wheat thins, and you just crunch them up. So it takes about 3 cups of wheat thin crackers, and then you dip the chicken into milk and Dijon mustard, drop them in the crumbs, bake them for 15 minutes, and they're done. And then
Very
the
nice.
sauce, instead of a plum sauce, like the sugary plum sauce, which is always delicious, but I don't know a kid who doesn't love Caesar dip for their veggies
Oh, it's
and
so
stuff.
true.
So this is great. It's using milk and Canadian Parmesan
And
cheese.
you're going back to the one pot dish because my daughter only eats veggies at school if I have dip with it. But now I've got one dip,
A
pot.
double duty dip.
I
Right,
like
so
that.
you cut up the veggies, serve them with the chicken fingers,
Yeah.
Oh,
and eat the
and you're
delicious
done.
I am
dip.
so learned.
And then this is the baking page again. This is
That looks beautiful.
this cake is yummy. It's a dark chocolate bundt
Right,
cake, and it's featuring yogurt and milk. So the yogurt tenderizes it, makes it really, really moist and yummy.
And you said just to drop these on here?
Oh yeah, look at you still
All right.
cooking. I forgot. I'm
Look at you, you little baker girl.
You're so good.
I'm
Look at
still
you.
here.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Here, look
and,
I'll even help. There we
and
go.
you know what? If
God.
you want,
Are those a good size?
they're perfect. You can make them whatever
Perfect.
size you want. You could shape them. They freeze beautifully as well. So even if you make a bunch and put them in the
All
freezer
right.
individually wrapped, great in the lunchbox.
And what's our last little meal you've got on the end
That's
there?
the October recipe of Thai pork stir fry, and it is so quick and easy.
Wow.
Delicious, and again, the milk is working with the curry paste and making it really smooth and creamy and delicious. It's really
Excellent.
good.
Now, all these are available on the website. What's that website again?
MyMilkCalendar.ca.
MyMilkCalendar.ca. If you don't have one of these calendars yet, pick one up, go back into the recycling
Yes.
bin and pull it out of your Ottawa Citizen. We're going to go back down to Jamie at Canada Post and see what she's up to. Corey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jamie, take it away.